Hello, what's your name?
Vivian.
And you?
Lean.
So Vivian and Lynn, I've got a question for you guys. Maybe can you invest in a boy in a relationship?
What do you mean by investing a boy in a relationship?
Just being there for him, supporting him financially, yeah, and all those other things, especially financially.
Well, that depends
Mhm.
on how long you've had the relationship. And I'm also a firm believer of women reciprocate the energy they've been receiving. If you've been there for me, you've treated me, you've been intentional with me from the word go, I have no problem with supporting you it's my turn to reciprocate. But now you can't say, oh, you have never done anything for me. Alafu you just pull up with some shit like, hey, nimekwama, I need some amount of money ASAP. Like, even if I have them, trust me, I'm not giving.
But that's not investing, that's supporting. I'm talking about
Yeah.
investing, being there for that guy all the time. Si lazima time amegwama pekee.
I can, but then I go back to when I said it depends with the relationship, where it's going and how you've been treating me. Have you been investing in me?
Oh, so you mean he must have invested in you first? You can't just do it if he's never invested in you?
Basically, because you're coming to me, right? You're coming to me.
Yeah.
You want me to be your woman. So you have to be the man.
Like what do you
Be a
need?
woman.
Okay, like what do you need a boy to do for you so that you can invest in him? Vitu kama gani anafaa kuwa akikufanyia so that kikiumana pia you'll be there for him?
It's a lot of things. Unajua, when you decide to like invest in a person, you're not investing just financially, it's emotionally, physically, you're showing up for them, and it's a lot. It just happens even in normal relationships, with girl to girl relationships, parents to children relationships, like in any form of relationships, investment iko tu hapo hivyo from the word go. You show up for me, I show up for you. You do things for me, I do things for you. Sacrifice, I sacrifice. Compromise, I compromise. Not all the time, but where there is need to. Sometimes, if for instance you've never shown intent to do the same for me from the word, I'm begging for your attention. You have never made an effort to take me out on a date or anything. You came to me for anything. Why would I want to go head over heels for you?
Okay, thank you for that. Maybe on your side. What can you say about that? Can you invest in a boy?
Okay, for me, it will depend with how intentional that man is, how committed that person is to me. Because you'll find that most people at first pretend they are good, and you'll just feel like when they're pretending, you feel like this is the person. Then once you start giving out yourself to them, like it turns out to be bad. So it will depend with how intentional that man is before I start investing in you. Either, as my friend has said there, either emotionally, either physically, you have to show your commitment and your intentionality to me so that I can invest in you. Yeah.
What type of commitment do you need? You're all talking about commitment. Kitu gani hiyo mnataka?
First, attention. Yeah, you have to give me attention. You can't be telling me like you are committed to me and I'm begging for your attention. I'm asking you for like common things that you have to do it. Huh? So those things, like the best thing is the attention part. Yeah. And also another thing, I want this person to be obsessed with me. Yeah. Yes, I have to be your obsession. Yeah, that's the thing.
You've said common things, to some guys who are just new in a relationship. Hawajui vitu kama hizo. What are those common things you're talking about?
Common things are like we go on dates, spend time together. Yeah. Those such like things.
That needs a lot of money. You mean, what if your guy is broke?
No, you can't tell me you're broke. You can't afford 140 shillings to take me for an ice cream date. You can't afford 140 shillings. We go for an ice cream date, or we go even. Yeah, if I understand, like right now, we are all surviving, trying to survive and trying to make ends meet. So there's some good kibandasti that you can go there. And another thing, like once you start taking me to the kibandasti, you can't tell me like itakuwa tu like frequent you're taking me there. No, hata kama umenipeleka siku 3 kule, the next time you try your best, my friend, you level up kidogo. Yeah, you can't be telling me at every day you are lacking. So that's why you are taking me to eat chapo soup every day. No.
Okay, my question was, can you invest in a boy? But what you guys are talking is like mnataka first boy atangulie ku show up. So you mean you can't show up before boy? Before a boy?
No, I'll never do that. Yeah, I'll never do that. Yes.
Statistically, you guys don't appreciate that. When a woman shows up for you before you do, or if, for instance, I was to approach you like, hey, I think I like you, you would just try to. She's just desperate, or it happens whether she's desperate or not. You guys never take any woman seriously who have taken the initiative. And for the women who have been investing in their men mostly, or men who have seen their women show up for them, they're the ones who show up for them.
Okay, you have said something like maybe you show up for a guy first. He'll take it as if you are desperate. Have you ever been in such a situation?
No.
Then how do you know?
Take the risk. It's there. Guys say it actually.
We're talking about real life experience.
Yeah, you ever have even friends talking like, oh, this girl told me she likes me, and it happens.
Okay.
You can say you haven't met it. You haven't
Okay.
seen it yet.
Let's say huyo boy amekufurahisha, si ndio? So you mean you won't approach him because he'll take it as if you are desperate? Won't you speak out?
No, but actually, I've never like to get to that extent of approaching the guy. Well, I would actually advise to make your presence without making your presence known. I mean, catching their attention without making it obvious you're trying to get their attention. It's easier that way. You make them approach you without telling them you like them.
How is that possible?
Well, it is possible. Girls will know.
Okay, thank you for that. And on your side, what can you say?
You know?
Have you ever been in that situation where you like that guy but you find it difficult to approach him?
In a situation where I like a man and I find it difficult to approach him,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
Or maybe can
Once I
you
love someone, I just go.
just approach him
Yeah,
and
I
open up?
Yeah, I just go and open up. Because you find that most in like I'll speak of an experience. This person loved me, but the guy was afraid to tell me that he loved me. So I just had to go and tell him I love you.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're that courageous.
Yeah, I'm that courageous.
That's
Sometimes
good of-
Just take risks.
Okay, thank you so much guys for your time. I really appreciate it.